And I just realized I'm not cutting back any expenses. I just have to make more money. That's it. Like, I simply just have to find more streams of income and just get more money. I'm not cutting back anything though, because the way that I'm living my life right now and the way that I plan on living, I'm not cutting back anything. Okay? I'm literally trying to multiply everything that I'm doing right now to the point where I don't even have to worry about how much it costs. I don't have to worry about putting money aside or doing this and that, because I have so much money to take care of it and so much room to buy this and that I don't have to worry about like being on a budget. The point is to get to the point where I don't have to have a budget. So instead of cutting back expenses, I just need to make more money. That's it. That's all. That's really the only way that I see it working out, is just doing more and making more, and we just gonna roll with it until we get to where we need to go.
Yo, she's gonna get hit with a reality check, right? There's the thing about this, man, that people just fail to understand. You can only work so much. It's only 24 hours in a day. You can only work so much before you get burnt out. And why would you want to work so much to get a lifestyle that you know is not sustainable, right? She's saying she's trying to multiply her life now. You can't, I guess you could technically multiply being broke, right? You can multiply being broke. And people just need to understand that, listen, I'm not trying to be all negative, right? Like, you could do your thing, you could hustle, do a side hustle and see where it goes. But the problem is so many people don't have patience. And what they're trying to do is just push. And they have no good foundation in place. If right now you're operating in delusion because of what you're expecting to come in the future, which might never come, because that's the biggest misconception we have, right? We all think we could control time, like time is a thing. We can't. Life throws so many obstacles at you that you don't really know what your future looks like. But if you operate today, and you handle your business today, you handle your expenses today, and you handle your budget, you'll be ready in the future once that money comes in. Then you're able to multiply. But you're able to multiply from the position that you're in. If right now you're in the bottom and you're struggling with debt, you have to budget. You have to be smart with your money. There's so many things that you need to do in order for you to get out of that, right? To get out of having a negative net worth and start having a positive net worth. Now, once again, I'm not trying to sound all like, motivation doesn't work. All it does work, but reality is reality. You have to deal with the situation you have today. And simply just, having a budget today, which you always have a budget in your life. You need to know where your money is going. But let's say, for example, you have to cut back things today, right? You have to make a budget today. All those things that you're doing, the cutting back and whatnot, that's taking one step back to take 2 steps forward. And in order for you to get ahead, sometimes you have to just say no to certain things. You have to cut back on so many things in your life in order to get you to where you want to go. It's simple as that. For example, I love hanging out. I want to go on vacation. So many things I want to do. But I know I can't, because right now my whole goal is to build up my YouTube channel. My whole goal is to have financial freedom and time freedom. So I choose a lot of the time, right, that I have right now into putting into that work. Putting work into recording and try to do as much as I can to get myself to a position where I could feel like, I don't want to say like I made it, because I'm always highly competitive. I'm always pushing myself. And to me, life is not a destination. Life is a journey. But to get to a position where I feel like, all right, things are getting better and I'm moving along. But I have to take steps back in order to get there. I can't operate on delusion and saying to myself, okay, today I only make, $4,000 a month. I'm going to spend as if I make $20,000 a month. I'm going to run up my credit card debt because I know in the future I'll be able to take care of that. You're operating with delusion. And so many people are getting that way. And I get it too, because spending feels so good. Nothing feels better than spending compared to saving. Saving is one of those things that people just don't like doing. It's boring. Putting money into an HSA account, putting money into a 401k account, just using money. People just hate the fact of saving. People hate that. People get a thrill with buying. And that right there is when you're operating in delusion. And so many people are doing that, man. Right? I'm seeing so many videos like this where people just acting like, I am not going to, okay, I am not going to do, okay. Well, you're not going to get rich either, right? Don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with having a little fire to push you, to motivate you, to get you ahead. But you have to do things the right way. You just have to. You have to work with what you have today and then start increasing little by little, right? To inflate your lifestyle. Because we all want to do that. Listen, I work a 9 to 5 right now. I would love to not work a 9 to 5 and do something else. But I know that is the stepping stone for me to get to where I want to get to. So from now, I have to operate at the highest level as much as possible to have to get myself out of the 9 to 5 grind. Because I don't want to get pushed out of 9 to 5. I don't want to get laid off. I don't want to get fired. I want to leave on my own terms and have what they call FU money. That is everyone's goal, right? That is everyone's goal to have that. But to operate, as I mentioned so many times, in delusion and thinking like I want to get there, but I don't want to sacrifice. That's like saying I want to get a 6 pack, but I don't want to go to the gym. I don't want to cut back on what I eat. You can't Ozempic your way to wealth. You can't. You cannot Ozempic your way to wealth. You just can't do it, man. You have to just do the right things, the fundamentals, the basics. Live on less than what you make continuously, and just be smart and be diligent with debt. Stop using credit card debt to try to build businesses. Do things the right way, and then you're going to win. Then there is no stopping anyone. You will always win if you do things the right way and remain patient. It's like this thing that I heard, right? It's like everyone, whenever they try to like build wealth or financial freedom, whatever, everyone starts the same journey, right? Think of it as a bus station. Everyone gets on the same bus. But once you get to a certain exit, you're recognizing, a certain stop, you're recognizing, man, this scene is the same. Like everyone's going through the same thing. Nothing is working. So you get off the bus, you try to go on a different bus, you go a different route to try to get financial freedom. Then you recognize everyone's going through it. Everyone's struggling. Everyone is struggling right now. Everyone is just hating the fact of cutting back. Everyone's going through that. But the thing is, once you remain on that bus a little longer, you recognize the stops now that you're going to are not the same as everyone else's. Now you're seeing things that you never seen before. You're having opportunities you never seen before because you stayed on the bus. You stayed on your path. You stayed on your journey. Time and time again, people just have this delusion. They quit. They just start something else, and they do not want to go through the path that everyone goes through when they try to reach a certain level in their life, which is, like I said, financial freedom, and time freedom. I'm telling you guys, I see a lot of videos like this, and it just blows my mind. People just need to pay attention and recognize it's going to be hard. It's not going to be easy, right? Making money, however amount of money you want to make, is not going to be easy. It will be hard, but it can be done if you do it the right way. Well, guys, drop a comment down below. Let me know how you feel about this video. At the same time, hit the like, leave a comment, and subscribe. Peace.